What was it about BVNK that made the public blockchain access a little more easier? And what sort of were the factors that made you ultimately decide on BVNK?
I think it's the same selection process we have for any counterparty. For us, we need to ensure customer security. We need to be confident that we're partnering someone that knows what they're doing, has the right infrastructure to support the expectations of our clients. We're not providing a product but creating a risk scenario for them. We ourselves know the level of due diligence that MasterCard would go through in any kind of investment process, having had a minority investment from them last year. To have kind of passed that test really means that we felt confident that BVNK was the right partner for us to make this move into the public blockchain market.
I'm curious if you can maybe help us imagine what it might look like for businesses today. They obviously have a multi-currency product with Corpay when they sign up for an account with you. Will stablecoins simply sit alongside this as one of the other currency options that's available to them?
That's right, yeah. And I think that's the only way that we can really make this work. I think what we're trying to do is make this as straightforward as making a payment through another rail. Once that's there, then I think we'll see that adoption really increase. We're also not trying to push people down the path. I think that's the biggest thing. And from having spoken to yourselves and the team at BVNK, it's been really interesting to kind of understand where this works and where this doesn't work in terms of rolling this out more broadly. So if you look at our established client base, I'm sure many of them will be doing, not huge sums, but many of them will be doing some stablecoin transactions. But in order for them to achieve that, they're probably having to move away from Corpay. They're doing that elsewhere, where they're then having to potentially work with a different counterparty for the on-off ramp transaction. And in general, it's kind of forcing them down paths that potentially they wouldn't want to do. So first step is we want to make sure that our clients that are needing to use stablecoins can do that with us. They don't need to move away from their primary account provider for fiat currencies. That's one. The other one is obviously naturally, there are customers, well, prospects, should I rightly say, who are out there who, again, similar sort of challenge, have this problem, are working with potentially less known fintechs who have kind of made a bit of an early leap in this market. We want to basically now move into that sphere as well, helping them to kind of access us for this particular capability, but then from that point get the benefits of all of the wider products that we have available to corporates, fintechs, and FIs. We have, as we say, very clear expectations on what we're looking to do as a business. We want to consistently improve the way in which corporations make payments. And the fact is, adding BVNK as our first public stablecoin counterparty is extremely exciting. We're excited to kind of add in more and more capabilities as we're kind of hopefully at the forefront of this innovation.